What is going on, my clashing friends? Thank you so much for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks and spending a few minutes of your day with me as we discuss dead bases, but not just the normal dead bases you might see in farming, but I'm talking about high-level players. In fact, we've got some legendary dead bases, starting out with a replay right here from Zane of Lost Phoenix, and there it is, everything emptied out of the center and placed out to the sides. Now this base, we have to admit, is not completely dead. Obviously, you can see the Eagle Artillery is still loaded, the Inferno Towers, and even a couple of the Expos, most of the Expos, still have Elixir in them. So what is going on here? Well, this is just an isolated incident. I would not think anything of it, but players have been coming across these bases more and more frequently recently, Titan level and Legend League players that are just not interested in maintaining their bases. What is going on? Probably, I'm guessing, maybe they got tired of the clouds and they decided to drop. And it's impossible to drop by attacking in Legend League because you would be waiting hours between bases just to try to lose trophies intentionally. So of course the fastest way to drop when you are at high trophy levels is just to go on defense, and this player obviously wanted to make sure he lost quickly, although, well, Zane, we have to admit, not using an ideal 3-star army. The Mass Dragons really not set to grab 3 stars on bases like this, even when maybe Inferno Towers are dry and Expos are dry. But in any case, we're just talking about the bases and not so much the attacks in this episode. Good job, Zane, for cleaning up and getting almost 3 stars. He's gonna come close. But again, could this be a Clash Royale phenomenon? Are people playing Clash Royale instead? And that's actually a question I've been asked a lot. Do you think that we're going to be seeing a lot of players leave Clash of Clans to play Clash Royale? And I feel like probably not, just because the two games are so different, especially because Clash Royale, at least the way it's set up right now, is really designed for short spurts of playing time. Most of the battles in Clash Royale last about 3 minutes, and then you can walk away. You don't have to stay for longer periods of time than that. And Clash of Clans, even with the advent of the Village Guard, most players who are at lower trophy levels, say farming, are still playing longer sessions. And of course, the way trophy hunting is set up now, the incentive is basically to play 24/7 if it were at all possible, and perhaps that is what is causing some Legend League burnout. Here's another one. Al Ambrator is burned out as well. He's made the, I don't know what that base is, but again, you've got Inferno Towers that are empty, but an Eagle Artillery that is still full. So this base has not been abandoned for long, maybe only a day or so. So again, probably a player that is just trying to drop trophies, but there we can get a close-up look at the multi-target Infernos when they run out of Dark Elixir. So I really feel like at this point, the Legend League reset has not made that much of a difference in the number of bases that are available, at least to these very high-level players. Once you get out of the 5,000 trophy range, things just get brutal again, 52, 53, 5400. But the problem is, it has to be that way, otherwise players would just absolutely run away with the trophy count if you could just find bases every time you were logged on and looking, no matter what trophy level that you had achieved. So it's a necessity of the whole ELO system, but that in and of itself is kind of a contradiction, because at this point, it is not about skill for these very top level players. It is more about time and patience, because, well, attacking, a bit overpowered right now. It is definitely easier to win a battle than it is to lose. So I will admit there is some skill involved, of course. You can't just go in and face roll a bunch of troops and expect to win a Town Hall 11 maxed out battle. But at the same time, there is so much of this game right now, especially at Legend League, that has to do with patience, playing time, and yes, the accessibility of gems. As far as I know, nobody has ever made it to Legends yet without using gems. So we are on to our third replay of the day, and yes, I got lucky, found an abandoned base, and check it out, that right there was the first time I had ever seen what an Eagle Artillery looked like unloaded. So an empty Eagle Artillery, and of course the Infernos, there's one set on single. The Expos all moved out towards the outside of the base, and empty as well. There we go, there's the empty multi right there. So again, another player trying to drop trophies. Obviously he is down to Titan 1 at this point, and I've got dragons, but it looks like this player had also put his heroes to sleep, so that's another advantage on my side. So hopefully I can grab all of these free trophies and move on, continuing to push as hard as far as I possibly can until I myself get burned out. Who knows if and when that will happen? Really, it's up to you guys. This whole new Quest to 6,000 series, is it something you guys care to watch? If you want to see it, I will continue to push. But remember that travels can make it difficult. I've got some coming up, maybe going out of the country again very shortly. And that does make it tough to time the shields and to maintain those cups. Also, as you guys may know, I am a family man, and family always comes first in my book, as I feel it should for anybody, and moderation is key. You cannot sit and play a game for 12 hours a day and expect to run a normal life. There has to be a balance, some moderation, and that's just the way things are always going to be. So maybe another reason why I'm kind of looking forward to Clash Royale and its growing popularity, because it's such an easy game to play on the fly, to play for a few seconds at a time. But I am not an advertisement for Clash Royale. You guys make your own decisions. Like it or hate it, love it or lump it, it is totally up to you. And I can promise you, I am not going anywhere. I will continue to make regular Clash of Clans videos. I will keep pushing, I will keep grinding, farming on GALADON, and I've got that brand new Let's Play account that is just getting started. So as always, thank you guys so much for spending a short part of your day with me, and of course, for sticking around all the way to the end of this epidemic. Please check out the Clash Royale YouTuber tournament, subscribe for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information, and I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks. GALADON, I'm not going anywhere either.